Ay, see I'm switching how I was living. Focus more on forgiving. Patience, I'm trying to listen and live up to my commitment. I've been gone for too long, yeah. I've been fighting my demons, I'm too strong. You motherfuckers can never take what God gave me to give. Try to play me, shit get crazy, I'm not who you can get.
Most you rappers suck. You probably one of them. But that ain't my business. But that ain't my business.
Why is it got to be so damn tough?
You take my heart, you take my love, my precious life from me. Conceal my mind to your confines as if it's rightfully.
Raised by Marine that lean in a Libra off balance. Feel like an accident that happened. If only you could understand it. Some of the truest balls I ever wrote. I hope you can relate. If life was handed to you, silver spoon and plate. In my book you fake. Turn the page, metal like a rage. I'm so filled with hate. Nobody wants to give, but they all wanna take. I'm breaking down. Get the fuck from around me. Feeling like shit. Music is all I got to give, so take something from it. Why TJ
Fuck yeah, it's Sunday and shit, you know. Mike Masters, man. Fucking Gabino Grimes to warm up to, presented with Hoodie Jer. Make sure to stream his music online. Yo, we are fucking active right now. I got a co-host with me.
What's going on, people? I'm Marv One. Man, shouts to Keith Van Horn, yo. Shouts to Keith Van Horn. Respectfully.
Word up.
Look, this battle's finna happen. I got this. Look, this battle's finna happen, man. I want the MC on my right to introduce himself.
Stretch, baby. What's happening, y'all? Yeah, Reno, baby. That's what I rap. Let's do it.
Y'all give it up for Stretch, man.
Rapper on my left, introduce yourself.
Let's go, it's Ogden.
Whoa. Stretch, you travel further. Go ahead and call it in the air.
Yes.
Tails.
Can y'all hear me?
Go.
I came to put on a show for the rest, but hold it a sec. The top of you only goes to my chest. I attempted to Google short people jokes from the net, but I didn't use them because I knew they'd all go over your head. Sure, this poor guy is destined to, but it's hella true. I was supposed to be battling a grown-ass man, but where's the rest of you? You know what I thought I'd never do? Tell a dude he's hella cute. I could be selling shoes and hand-me-downs from when I was 12 to you. You look like my son, through and through. Dude, it's true. If I shaved and stopped getting good pussy, no one could tell who was who. No wonder his life sucks. Look at his slim ass and he's this tall. Dude's 30, but somehow still gets picked last for kickball. Like you gonna ball up your nuts? I'm calling your bluff. Bro, I got a wingspan longer than a tour bus, so don't be acting like you're tough, because sure enough, I could kill you through a physical course, because they put Stretch on the warm-up. Be honest. Can y'all imagine if we got in the fight? Like I said, you're my son. I'd put you to sleep and it's off with your lights. This guy thinks it's dangerous to walk around Ogden at night. You gotta get out of Utah, pal. You're not that guy.
I am that fucking guy.
Well, you haven't grown up. You couldn't go dunk with no defenders. If I throw a punch and you don't duck, you won't remember. When that elbow touch, fuck your nose up like coke benders. And I know you won't bust because you got no nuts like November. You'll never see a sucker punch from me, but if you running up to me, you get an uppercut for free. You're spitting up a couple teeth, and I know you nothing but a cheat. And I got a gun up in my jeans, so y'all ain't gotta wait till Halloween to see ghosts covered in a sheet. Yeah, yo, you gonna feel me that time when it's filthy rat rhymes. There's no way you got potential with them cringy ass lines. You'd rather be here on a Sunday instead of spending kid and dad time. If you wanna know what it's like to be a man, I'll give you a piggyback ride. I guess our height is a metaphor for our battle careers. I know you can see it, because you haven't grown since 8th grade, and I'm about to break through the ceiling. I don't know who believing that you could beat me, but this dude's the reason. Y'all pay $20 to watch him cry? I bet that's a stupid feeling. So you ain't got money, muscles, or a beard, and I don't see anybody shorter here. I question your existence, because for a year you told your girl that All you could afford is beer. I mean, you were abandoned as a kid and your whole life has sucked. I bet your childhood was torn with tears. So the reason why you were born is clear, because the state hasn't legalized abortion here. This round one, baby.
Yo, give it up.
Give it up. Give it up.
Bottom of the first on Ghost. Let's work.
Yes.
Yo, I knew you was a weirdo when you choked and had the nerve to say you beat JP. Then went to Vegas, repping Utah, wearing a Nevada tee. Fuck you and whatever town you from. Sound like a dick rider to me, always watching the next man car. He got it twisted for bringing up the homie Keys. He'll try to woo the crowd. I'm Ice Cube with a bat. I started this. Hello. And these new cats just don't know. DK loud, but he ain't got no soul. Cohen, your fucking beard's weird. Cut that shit, it don't grow. I had you looking like your chin split and slightly exposed.
Danny Phantom?
I get to slicing at all these motherfuckers with the machete, no Trejo. Serving up so many backhands, your man's got tennis elbow. I can crash, rock, and flow. I'll take it wherever it has to go. Bruce Lee in this bitch. My son about to die in the flick. Picture the Crow. You a white rapper from the suburbs, more common than Jordans on toes. Yo, rich kid with a ski pass had to come back from Reno to experience the world's greatest snow. You shop in Southtown. I'll rob you and head northbound. Sound like a different goal. If they see me throw it out the window into the Rio, they ain't seeing because of the tint though. I show them how to slaughter with pure posture. I've lost it. Butting into my biz, something you shouldn't have did when you ain't even that great at talking your shit. A regular Joe will hold this L and know it don't stand for lit. They say I'm the king of this, but the crown crooked, heavy from holding it up. I'm exhausted from the fit. Honest, my prominence is enough. You a comedian and ain't shit funny. To be frank, it's fair to bank, even if he tall. To me, DeVito's small, and it ain't always sunny. I started as a pacer, handing out pacemakers. Seen them slumped on one knee. It's for the haters. I'm on my Granger. Who the fuck gonna dunk on me? Look into the eye of the storm that you're seeing. Red get crossed out, donating blood as the death toll increasing. I'm talking category 4 type of destruction, that's all that I'm bringing. Flood the streets with rhymes that'll leave bodies flying, Hurricane Ian. Some years later, now you wanna talk. I treat this shit like it's work, I'm punching in no clock. Tell these people how you duck, cause you was gonna beat me up. But on the internet, he had me blocked. He'll catch 8 on the corner, should've taken it as a sign and just stopped. You agreed to this. Even though you already owe me money, and you ain't noticed. That your space was rented, you a tenant, and this your eviction notice. I'm the illest in my section when it come to penning my opus. You can rap it right and the dogs will still smell it. Nothing but the dopest. Carver think he a political genius when he write. Tried to predict Trump getting reelected. You was wrong then like you wrong now. I'll leave this redneck hyphenated as if it were my last words. Get stretched, kid. They want me to keep the peace with the so-called old talent, but I ain't interested. Rudy Gobert, we don't need you here if you ain't gonna shoot when contested.
Time.
Give it up.
Give it up. Give it up.
Give it up for Ghost.
Let's go.
Top of the second. Top of the second stretch. Let's work.
What's with your voice? You are not from the South. You need to spit out that loogie that you got in your mouth. And putting on that fake accent is a madman's choice. Is that your impression of Christian Bale's Batman voice? So I'll work at a tire shop. People know me. I'm recognizable. Don't ask me any favors, though, because we don't work on bicycles. I bet it's been cold door dashing on that thing this season. I was impressed last night. How'd you keep my drink from freezing? I understand you gotta make some money, but take it from me. Slapping truck nuts on a 10-speed doesn't make you country. I mean, his whole bike is sick. It rolls nice as shit. Things like $600, he had to co-sign the bitch. But then E40 called me up, the dope guy he is. I told him that I've never seen Ghost ride a whip. I'm not just confident because... Yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm not just confident because I stand tall. When I start mixing it up, my bar's crazy like last call. And everybody ignores you anyway like cat calls. So tonight after you get 8, I hope you get blackballed.
That's crazy.
So you go by Ghost, huh? It's a dope name. Give him a ponytail, he reminds me of No Shame. Ghost Place, after I'm done, there gonna be no trace. Wu-Tang Clan, I'm the killer you see in Ghost face. Cause us desert people got guns, we walk outside the door for practice. I'm a professional mechanic, I got a drawer of ratchets. I don't do hollow points, I'm all for the damage, full metal. It's not cold out if I give this boy a jacket. Now, he'll be in a storm of flashes. You'll see more bullets than when Normandy's shores were landed. My boys can actually shoot, I've got more advantage. I just give the signal and metals flying like satellites that orbit planets. I mean, y'all can tell I like basketball. So you're welcome for the match. You don't belong in my sort of bracket. I'll come to your floor and stand with a tech that I form a hand with. Y'all come to you, because I don't mind traveling. I'll march force and madness. This tall boy hasn't achieved his prime. I'm Shaq when he played Florida Magic. Your reaction time's as slow as you pour molasses. I put a hole in your chest like Iron Man with his core enhancement. To me, you look like a dwarf when standing hitting. You know, more of a little prick than a 4-inch cactus. I mean, I've got that North Atlanta, Georgia swagger. I hit the club and balled out like George Costanza. His girl's never seen men like this before, so I've achieved foreign status. My dick is the British Empire. I'll leave her pussy more expanded. I mean, let's get a height check. When women see you and me, I'm yes. You know why girls wear yoga pants? It's because they like stretch. I like breasts. This new girl's got a nice chest. Guess what I'd actually do to her? Swipe left. This ain't gonna go the way you thought it would. I've been on the same stage as Daylight and past day where the top stood. And I'll admit, if I'm the biggest battler you've seen, that's not good. To your career, I'm saying good night, Junior, but I'm not shook.
Time!
Give it up.
Give it up, give it up!
Bottom of the second on Ghost.
2-0.
We got one here, people.
Yes, man.
He's trying to get his verse out, and he's starting to shake. I leave you in a bag as you get shipped across the lake. Truth is, I just want to see how many hits he can take. He don't want the smoke, though. He said he on a tolerance break. Tried to pass, end up out of pocket. Who need a sack? Pressed him, then I'm back into my zone. We used to peddling, no yak. He tried to air me out, so I returned to his house. High stepping, that's a fact. We hold it down with an extra corner, trying to make every nickel back. They didn't think Utah could step up. Watch the whole conference get mangled. We off the pack and it's still fuck 12. You'll miss, you take the wrong angle. I write mine's aggressive, the way Aaron Donald strangle. And when I finally hit that stage, I'ma snap Jimmy and Trey Lance ankle. Wait for the fake, stay in your lane. I'm teaching you how to remain stout. WFFL shouts to the peewees, bet a couple of them knock your bitch ass out. He gonna respond like a female. Wait, is football all you talk about? But I learned to never take my foot off the gas, even if we're up. Most call it a rout. They ask about Ogden sports bars. Boy, we got plenty. About time he show up in my city, he getting clubbed with brewskis. This shit ain't friendly. You only look about 6'3" and you'll lead or see a 22 sweep and delete everybody against me. Just a line of bodies on the turf. I'm stiff-arming them, Derrick Henry.
Let's go.
Speaking of runners, I've been gunning for this punk fucker and others. I'm just catching my stride. Piss on the rug, I'm looking for you. The dude will abide. Thought his resume was enough to get the job done, but he never applied. Remind me of when enemies offer favors. I know you ain't that nice, but you tried. Catch you at Walmart, shoot you in the leg. That's Benny the Butcher. Too much sauce in the cross will leave you shook. Devin Booker, get your girl. She not a looker, but I let the braids out, show her the curls fuller. If I learned anything about these birds, if your hair's better than hers, you could pull her. I'm fucking you up. Every time you get booked, you promise a show, and you put on the exact same one. I'm sick of watching this rerun. All it takes is one click and he done. You sound like the police, and I hate where you're from. You a bitch goofing in new boots, Reno 911. Can't jot to save his life, so he sits online and looks for lies about lives that, given the chance, would take his. Yeah, I know a few bangers. Tell the DA we just talking about my playlist. The way you gotta beg the crowd to agree with you shows how unseasoned you are, tasteless. And in the face of adversity, I smiled in the face of the judges and smoked you just like all them fabricated cases. He gonna bring up my ex-chick. Fact is, I moved on. She moved to the East Coast quick. On the West, ask her about the time her new man was still, ask her about the time she had to explain to her new man why she was still sucking my dick. I stumbled, but my defense is impregnable, and the double entendra's sick. Plus, I could never stalk a bitch. I'm beating them off with a stick. I already told y'all I'm the illest in my section when it come to projecting my opus. You can rap it right and the dogs will still smell it. Nothing but the dopest.
Hey, we battling right here. We battling.
Top of the third. Top of the third on stretch. Come on, bring it home.
Let's go, Scrubs. Come on, baby.
All right, strawberry shortcake.
Cowboy.
Nobody came tonight to hear your take. You got everybody bored straight, like you had the judge at your custody court case. So before 30, you got 4 kids with 3 women. I guess your shorties go quick. It sounds like a job for Maury Povich. Well, I'm getting your baby mamas mixed up. I'm sorry, bro, shit, but is your current girl the glory hole chick? R.I.P. Pat Stay. Because I didn't want to get personal with you, but you made this a personal issue. I met someone that you used to know. We were a circus of friends too, but then you dragged my name through the mud, lying on purpose and shit too. You think I wouldn't use everything that surfaced against you? He used to be my biggest fan. Probably would have paid to sniff my damn socks. Go YouTube, Stretch versus AM. He's in my corner laughing his ass up. Bending over, losing his tough composure. Man, stop. You even posted my music link and gave me mad props. So relax, dog, but I really gotta know, man. I need answers. Why'd you bring your baby mama to a battle you weren't trying to keep after? I mean, 8 years ago, y'all came to my main event. My boy just happened to peek at her, and with one move, he swept your girl behind the back like a swing dancer. The ultimate sacrifice for battle rap. What are you putting towards it? You're so dedicated to this shit, you lost a woman for it. I mean, now fast forward. Because when I battled a kid named Soap for cash, Ghost was one of my judges. I didn't know about my homie and his girl yet. It was nothing, so run it. And Soap choked in his 3rd round and gave up just like fuck it. He freestyled about losing to me. It was fucking disgusting, but you voted for him anyway because you wanted to see your idol lose. He beat me. Because since you were suffering from this battle shit, you thought I should too. Now I told you to put up $500 for this battle, but you're a broken, distant dad. You got 2 child support payments. I know that this is fact, so you ain't got no money. You can't go and get a bag, can't send your kids presents this year because you're the ghost of Christmas past. I mean, now careful what you do. Let's not book you in a cell. You knew tonight I was gonna be cooking you to hell. Hold it down, yo. You knew tonight I was gonna be cooking you to hell. Right before Christmas too, that was stupid for your health. No wonder you look like an elf. Your kids put you on a shelf. If you got 3 different women that all took you to court, why are you trying to play the victim? What good is it for? They sued you for the shit you already couldn't afford. Because you were playing video games instead of buying goods at the store. I mean, am I lying? No. You want proof? Check his Twitter account, at Divine Rhyme. Look at what all his clips are about. You're posting yourself playing Madden? For real, son? See, as a former college athlete, that doesn't appeal, son. You're throwing virtual balls to virtual guys. That sounds real fun. Maybe step outside with your kid and throw a real one. I mean... Now listen closely. I find it ironic, truly, the other game that you stream is Call of Duty. I mean... I'm preaching to my folks and my peers, trying to invoke them with fear, because as a deadbeat dad, you've had the coldest of years. They wonder why you're not around, and they're holding their tears while they chant Bloody Mary in the mirror, trying to get ghosts to appear. I mean... God damn it! This is what you should expect when you're battling me. This is natural to me, like picking apples from trees. So stay out of the kitchen if you can't handle the heat, and stop impregnating women that you can't even keep. I mean... For this battle, I knew I had to go off the chain, but you can thank me later for the shit I chose not to say. Fucking 3! Oh, God damn it!
Wow.
Bottom of the 3rd.
I told y'all this shit was gonna be. All right. Bottom of the 3rd. Hold it down.
As soon as I entered the room, you could start to feel the tension. He wants static, he got it. I'm not focused on retention. I'm dynamic. We not the same type. Pay attention. Stretch name says it all. He about his injury prevention. Thought I mentioned, when it starts to get dark, hell is hot. You seen a dog be a dog, eating what's caught, as I was taught. Let me fly, I'll put him to rest. Every time he bets, he lose. I was backed by locks. I've been scratching all day since DMX ended up in a box. Why you keep on running into the curb? That's a bitch stop. When shit get real, Vine will clip you, and I ain't got no fucking TikTok. I used to be a quiet kid, I ain't really talk a lot. Compared to the hood on the 95 Chev, I had to be pushed in order to pop. The difference when we walk in this walk is your style is that of a child, I'm grown. I've been on my job, but this motherfucker just couldn't leave me alone, so I meet him in the middle of the street. He on his way home. When you see lights flashing, I'm waving at everybody. He ain't gonna make it through the school zone. Or I can show him some cheaters justice. He tried to sneak back, end up with a handful of broken knuckles over that rack. He playing games, I'm knocking when I see a face. Double down, blackjack. He always claimed that he don't tote, so we know you broke when you say that you strapped. Me, I sound like a little kid trying to say backpack. I pack. What you lack in creativity, you try to make up for with a false sense of masculinity. He keep throwing fake personals in battles, we gonna watch it go from insult to injury. If you knew how to write, you might sound like me to a T, or be my last neighbor. You live under me, tried to steal my delivery. All these playing in the background when I pull up to function. Once they actually gotta face the ghost, they get it backwards with their assumptions. But I wanna tell this slimy rat fuck something, boy, you bugging. You look like Action Brunson's newly Islamic gay AIDS having cousin. And I'm just getting warmed up. It took you 48 months to prep. I didn't think you would show up. You a sucker and you always reaching for something. Stretch. Back to back with the team, guilty by association, like fuck him, who's next? R.I.P. Pat, since he's gone, I don't see any threats. You a vet? Wow. He take the same approach on an every battle basis. Buddy trying to make it off saying the same jokes. Ha ha Davis. Me flipping your government the only way you would ever be famous, but I'd rather carve at your face and leave you in the ER nameless. Bitch, speak about me and my seed. That's a bitter woman move from the start. I clipped the cord, wish I never did. What I'm saying is I've been doing my part. Pussy speaking on my scars and got the guts to call it art. Marinate to the thought of a baby mama's stomach. I popped out to leave Stretch marked. Ogden, bitches, what's up?
Let's go. Hey. We're gonna go to the judges on that, yo.
What's good? B. Frank's the microphone strangler. Mike Masters 801. We in the building for the warm-up too. Bro, goes for Stretch. That was some good bars, man. Stretch's jokes, his bars were fucking ill. I thought he got him. I was like, damn, like bam, bam, ooh. But then Ghost come back and he fucking smoked. Like, oh my God. Watch the battle, enjoy. I want y'all to judge this yourself, so I hope I see some comments. But I've been thinking about this, tossing it up. I'm going Ghost all 3 rounds. O-Town, Ogden, baby. Love y'all, Utah.
It's Hansdale, AK, one in a possible shot. Stretch, Ghost? It was the fight of the night. I can't lie. It was ugly. It was dragged out, got personal. But like that gully shit. Ghost, barely.
What's up, everybody? Will Wonder from the Will Wonder Pod. That was very, very good, very intense. I'm gonna go 2-1 Stretch.
All right, this one was really, really tough. Ghost and Stretch went at it for sure. I'm on the spot right now. I'm gonna go with Ghost 2-1, but it was super close. Stretch really had it. He had the crowd engaged, but the delivery with Ghost, I'm just gonna go with Ghost for this one.
What up, it's your boy Izzy Davis with Lost Boys Entertainment. For this round, this one was also a really good round. It was tough. I'm gonna have to give it to Stretch just because of the bars. I did love Ghost's demeanor. I felt like he also came with it in 8, but his Stretch's ending punchlines were so memorable. I felt like they stuck with me, so I'm gonna have to go Stretch.
Man, we just had a wild battle. Shout out to Hoodie Jer, the warm-up 2, Mike Masters. It's going down, man. We had a decision, though.
We got a decision. This was the closest decision of the night. So give it up for these two battlers. They put The judges came to their decision, and with a split of 3-2, the winner, y'all like this dramatic pause? The winner is Ghost.